Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky, second chapter, where last episode, after the attack on the Guild Lodge, Estelle and Annalise woke up in the nearby St. Croix forest, seemingly unguarded by their captors, and with their gear taken, they then searched to re-equip and fought off the female Jaeger, blocking their exit. Having surveyed the situation at the lodge, they then decided the Jaegers were using Grimsel Fortress as a base, so infiltrating it to stage a rescue, they now face off against yet another armored Jaeger.
Never give me multiple choice on talking, I'll never get it right. Try and keep up with this. Hello, Mr. Jaeger with tons of HP. Mysterious combatant who suddenly appeared. Executes ranged attacks with a spear. Interesting. That does mean we need to get closer then. But we want to spread out just a bit. Good ranged attack. Very ranged.
Let's do this thing.
But not a very big buff for us. Summer shower, here I go. Ah! Where'd my HP go, you get? Let's try to cast an art on him, see how much that arrow that does, really. It did a bit to him. It did like 700 damage, the chain attack. I thought you might have. No, you don't have an impede? You're just reacting? I'm not sure. A summer shower, though, means that we have to keep our HP at all times above a certain amount. 1, 2, 3! Wir 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, you're a bit nasty, aren't you? Especially because I really wanted to cast something else. Get. Really stopped me from doing that as well. I hate you. I wanted to cast morale and then start using the chain attacks. That would have been a good idea. Let's get a bit of speed on our side. They are German! We found out the facts! Eins, zwei, drei. Yeah, you're doing this deliberately to knock me away, which sucks. It also means I have to keep myself above a certain HP value. I mean, we've got special abilities ourselves. I just need to get somewhere near you to do it. Oh, great. You're coming over here. Estelle, be faster! How am I going to catch up at this rate? I need to get near enough that You're a bit. I hate you. Well, we use our EP mainly for heals, and then we'll use our CP for chain attacks, but the problem is just getting close. Getting close to do it. Because we can't. 80 delay, maybe? Fallen leaves. That's kind of cool. Right, the 80 delay did change a fair bit. Means I can now actually get in on him a bit. And then use crafts again.
Let's go.
Chain attacks. That's another 700-ish damage. Nearly 800. Right, at least I'm somewhat... Oh, no, I'm not. We should be faster than you, I think. With a tier, so I can keep my HP up above the threshold. Show him the power of the 8 lead. Honestly, he's designed to knock you away from each other. It's so annoying. We need to somehow join up. That's what I feel. You can't knock me away if I'm at the edge. Is that how it works at this point? Okay, he can knock me away again now, so I'm gonna cast a tier. And then I'm going to move Estelle to here. I hope he doesn't have some kind of weird AoE, because now I can cast morale. And I'm close enough to do it.
Guys, come on.
And now we can chain, hopefully. Unless he knocks Estelle right back into the other corner. Ah! See? We're using the edge. To our advantage, you get.
Let's go. Okay.
That's 1,000. You getting another attack now? What the hell? He could kill Estelle on this go. No, maybe not. Still a bit closer than I'd like. Him having 2 attacks was kind of nasty. It's interesting, they put a new ability in and it's actually really useful. Yeah, we need to heal again. Below the threshold for instant death, we've got at least 1 special currently. When are you going to use this crazy ability? There we go. Thank you for the CP. It's well appreciated. We're running out of tier though when I look at it. Alright, craft of morale again.
Guys, come on.
We should have enough HP that we should be able to go straight at this guy this time. Except that he does 2 attacks again. What again?
Let's go.
It's almost like he's deliberately... Oh! I just realised why he's getting 2 attacks. It does take 2 turns to deal out that damage. I'm an idiot. Hey, I finally learned! Single attacks would have actually worked so much better for me. I've had more time and therefore more flexibility to do my other attacks. Oh, you can't heal! I was about to use my breaky breaks. You get? How much HP is he on? Oh, damn it! My breaky breaks. Then we're gonna break you really good. Right, take 2 attack turns. Just to knock his HP a bit further down. And let's finish this. This is where I do way more damage than I need to with 2. I wouldn't mind if he finished it off in 1, that's for sure. No, didn't think he would. Didn't think that would happen. Sorry, S breaks, not breaky breaks. I apologise. And down he goes, finally.
Or am I?
Yeah, as long as we use the field properly and just camp in a corner. Hey! It works for so many games. Ah! We won! But the way he fights. Yeah, you noticed too. Estelle, it's like... Hey, you guys sure are good at being tricked. Man, you guys are great. What a beatdown. Oh, crap. More enemies? No. Come on, I'm not even changing my voice anymore. Don't tell me you can't figure it out. That voice, girly yet tough. No way. You've only just figured it out. Kana? Bingo. Annalise, Estelle. It's really been a while, hasn't it? Well, yeah. But what are you doing in a Jaeger suit? Wait, that'd mean that guy over there is... Grant? Hole in one. Hey, you two, great work. Great work. Wait, do you mean this was all... And alas, comprehension dawns. Estelle, Annalise, excellent work on your final training course. The real giveaway, by the way, for their identities was Kana. 100% Kana. Because the only character you've met in the game, seeing it in like the martial arts tournament, that could move and shoot, she was the real giveaway. Final training? So, everything since last night's attack has been a performance? Exactly. It's a long-standing Lockler tradition. The idea is to put trainees in a life-threatening situation in order to see how well they utilize their newly learned skills. Are you freaking kidding me? When Kurt told us your finals were coming up, he rode our butts out here from Liberl to help out. It was a lot of fun. Fun? Oh, you guys are all the worst. Seriously, I really thought it was hitting the fan. Wow, my mind would worry. Well, that was part of the point, in fact. And just so you're aware, real Jaegers would not have been half as gentle. Well, I know it's hard for you two to imagine since the Jaegers are barred from operating in Liberl, but across the rest of the continent, bracers and Jaegers are at each other's throats almost constantly. So most bracers have to be prepared to fight in life-threatening situations at any moment. We want to make sure Liberdian newbies get a chance to experience that. I know it seems rough, but we're not being mean just for cruelty's sake. That's no fair. How am I supposed to go on a good complaining after hearing something like that? Yeah, no fair. Well, it looks like you're finally done beating the stuffing out of one another. Stuffing again. Phyllis! Phyllis was in on the conspiracy too. Can't trust any of you. Now, conspiracy is a bit much. They said they needed me for your test, so I worked hard to remember my lines. I made a perfect tragic lodge keeper heroine, if you ask me. Yeah, we were totally fooled last night. Excellent work, you two. And here's the last little lie. You were all in on it. So I'm guessing the telephone... Yeah, I was not a piece of junk out lying around. I got the real phone somewhere safe. I've already remounted it, so no worries. Actually, I was supposed to be a hostage myself and not show up today, but well, I really want to see you use the new ordnance. Man, you guys seriously covered every angle. I guess it's our fault for getting tricked out. Must I hate to admit it, yeah. If you think about it rationally, a lot of stuff didn't make sense. It just shows how far we have to go, I guess. Don't be too hard on yourselves. As Kana and Grant said, the point of this exercise was to give you a life-threatening experience to work through with your skills. In that sense, the exercise has been a runaway success. Now then, Annalise Elfide. Yes. Estelle Bright. Yes, sir. At this moment, you've completed the Lockler training program. You have learned a great deal over the past month. So then, tomorrow we're... 2 tickets on the next flight to Liberl have already been arranged for you. Nothing more will happen tonight, I promise. So rest easy. Terrific! Well then, tonight we congratulate our new graduates and stuff them properly at a nice big farewell party. But yeah. I was talking about the giveaway for the identities, not the giveaway for the fact it was a training exercise. Of course, training exercise is more or less implied from very early. The tent being the main point of contention. And not killing you outright is a main point of contention. Fabulous suit, sir. Oh, what a lovely little hideaway. The professor's taste remains excellent as always. You're late, Campanella. Why, Mr. Blade Lord. Hello. It's been so very long. The last 6 months were so dreadfully dreary without you. I doubt you mean that. I understand you handled the attacks on those bracer gills in Erebonia. You must have enjoyed playing with Cassius Bright. Ah, you heard about that already? There goes half my fun. But no, yes, the man was incredible. There's no way he could have known about me, and yet he always managed to put together a proper counter to everything I did. As a result, I broke one of our Jaeger calls, I'm afraid. You broke Jester, huh? I did train him to some degree, but normal men do have their limits. I suppose throwing them up against the Divine Blade was too much to ask of such men. But hey, I managed to keep him tied up until your little sabotage mission was completed, so all's well that ends well. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You were looking forward to having fun with him yourself, weren't you? A little. But the blade has been bound by the chains of duty. There's no longer any hope of stopping us through official means. He is no longer a threat. Looks like the professor's plan succeeded brilliantly. The other members are already in Liberl then. Yes, we all conferred for the first time yesterday. Blue Blanc has apparently been here for a while, however. The Phantom Thief, the Direwolf, the Bewitching Bell, and the Angel of Slaughter. All of them powerful, not a normal one in the lot.
Mind you, you're not exactly one to be talking on that score. Ooh, speaking of the hopelessly crazy, what about him? Is he still playing hard to get? This is gonna be so much fun. Out of all the enforcers, he's the finest undercover operative we have. Well, had. I wonder how long he can evade the sight of the Blade Lord and the Faceless. In his heart, he abandoned the society years ago, with all that entails. I doubt he'll be able to pose any real threat. No, I'm not sure I'd say that. Ooh, changed clothes, have you? Hello, Campanella. Good of you to come all this way. You have my sincere thanks for your excellent work in delaying Cassius Bright. It was no trouble. It was a fun bit of work, in fact. Speaking of fun, though, I must say, I've taken a look at your plan. Seems like you're preparing to have quite a lot of fun. Well, well, such praise from the fool. I'm flattered. I think you'll find it to be even more enjoyable in practice. Compounding your delight will be the fact that everyone participating is pursuing their own individual goals as well. Myself included, of course. Even our fine silver-haired friend here has his own plans in mind. I won't deny it. I will kindly ask you not to imply anything about my loyalty, however. No, it was simply a jest, nothing more. Oh, I see. There's more than meets the eye here. I do so love such games. Well, either way, your bad taste has a special kind of artistry to it, Professor. As for me, I'm going to make sure I enjoy myself. Come now, bad taste. You ruined me. Regardless, you're free to watch the plan unfold to your heart's content. You are, after all, a representative of the Grand Master. Oh, I intend to. And so, enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool, enters the audience. Well, Wasteman, I shall enjoy watching the Angulis Gospel plan unfold to the very end. Meanwhile, Erebonian Empire in the 7 regions. 120 sail from the Liberlian border. The Capua family. No, he just warped position there. Karen, I'm home. Hey! Joshua, where did you go? Phew, good, here you are. Sheesh, don't freak me out like that, running off on your own. Why did you follow me? I told you, I have personal business here, and you did not need to come. Oh, thanks. Real cute with the gratitude there. And after I ran out here to look for you. Yeah, plus being all, hey, mind your own business, that's like asking us to follow you. Don't quite get the interest, though. Nothing but burned out shells and ruins here. Place looks old, too. We lived up on the Northern March a few years back, but I never heard anything about a town in the south burning to the ground. Bit of a shock, this. What was this village called, lad? Hamel. That's what it was called. Once. Hamel? Never heard of it. Carl, you ever heard of it? Doesn't ring any bells, I'm afraid. You got anything, Don? Hang about a sec. The Imperial government might have said something about a hammer way back when. Nah, been too long. Can't remember what it was all about. Will help, bro. Thanks. My business here is done. I thank you for coming out here, even though it doesn't really concern you. Well, it's no big, but mind if I ask something? You're acting way differently than the first time we met. You aren't leading us on or anything, are you? That's a little ironic coming from you, as I seem to recall you putting on quite the performance when we first met. What I used to do was not really all that different. What? So, what? Is this the real you or something? The real me? If you want to think of it that way, you can. The point is I'm hardly a bracer any longer, and I'm certainly not the young junior bracer you remember. You're obviously missing some details, but I can respect the fact that you have your own reasons for doing what you do. Besides, you seem a bit easier to trust now, what with being more honest, in a way. Not quite like before, when you were wearing sheepskin, I guess you'd call it.
Besides, we're here for saving us from the Royal Army. We'll let your little insolences slide for now. You hardly need to let anything slide. I saved you because I require some useful pawns. All I need is for you to work enough to pay that debt back. You really have a thing for getting last word in, don't you? Well, it doesn't matter to us. Your plan is exactly what we needed anyway. We're making plenty use of you, by the way, too, Mr. Chessmaster. As you wish. Simply remaining in my company puts you in a great deal of danger. I will support you to the best of my ability through what is to come. To the best of? Ungrateful and unreliable. And uncute. Not a thing I thought, even for a second. Shut it. Just drop it, okay? Just calm down. The point is, we're allies until we all achieve our goals. We'll be counting on you, Joshua. Yes, as am I with you. Well, shall we head out? Yes, let's return. The land being swallowed by the creeping shadow. To Liberl. And so ends the prologue, A Maiden's Resolve. The game begins now. Let's get moving forward. So why are you there? Hey, Dios! That was one heck of a trip. If it's much further, I think my legs are going to pop off. Well, you can relax now. It's the lowest floor of the sealed area. Wait, really? Thank the goddess. If you'd told me we were only halfway down, I think I'd be floating off the meteor right about now. It did take a long way to get down there, that's for sure. Really, Father Kevin, you're being a little too humble. I can tell you're extremely well trained for a priest. If you were not, I doubt you could do the job you do. Kazing, read like a book. A children's book of that. Well, it's no big if you figured it out. We're close to the Von Alstede's family anyway. Oh, speaking of my job, that thing the Mayor of Ruan had. The Kronos Rod. In accordance with our pact, it's being kept safely secured using the prescribed methods. We can hand it off to you whenever you wish. Perfect. Thanks. So anyway, the thing we discussed earlier, mind showing it to me? It's down here, right? Yes, follow me. Well now, would you look at this? I imagine even the church will have difficulty deciding what to do with this, yes? This sort of artifact isn't so much big as it is gargantuan. Mind if I take a closer look? As you like, the Queen has given her permission. Please, if you understand any of this, share your thoughts. So this is the Ring Guardian that was in the report, huh? It's kind of similar to the robot excavating Calvert, but... wish I could have seen it moving. And this? This thing's an artifact from the last years of the ancient Sumerian civilization, which makes it at least 1,200 years old. It's clearly the core of the structure, but there's no clear indication as to what it actually does. Analysis of artifacts seems to be impossible with modern tools. They work on the same principle and energy as an ornament, but their internal structure is entirely different from an ornament's. That's what Professor Russell told us at least. The church refers to these as gifts from the goddess given too early. And over here is... So just after the black ornament you called the gospel was used, all the giant pillars that were in here were all set into the floor? Yes, all 4 pillars set into the floor like this one. Even 2 months later, we're not even sure what it means, if anything. Okay, so a seal on the aureole. A gospel was used. And then the device in here spoke of device towers and a second barrier. I think I'm starting to see what kind of system is at work here. System? What system? There's nothing else here. Well, call it a gut instinct at this point, but I think this was some sort of gate. Gate? Bingo. And she has been promoted, by the way, so just noticed Captain Schwartz. Call it a gate on the trail that leads to the goddess's treasure. And the thing that opens it is a black key called a gospel. If you think about it like that, the aureole being AWOL makes a lot more sense. But where's this trail of yours then? This is the lowest floor. According to the professor, the ruins extend no further. Think a little less literally. It's not a trail you see with your eyes or normally walk. It could be the septium veins that run through the earth. Or maybe it's some route we can't even imagine. But that's where we'll find a clue that will lead to the Oriole. And so begins chapter 1. Sneaking Shadows. That's Shahrazad's mum there. Phew! Being on an airship for over half a day is kind of tiring, huh? And now to stretch our legs though, let's go report the completion of our training and duty readiness. Estelle? Hello? Oh yeah, you're right, we should go say hi to Elle then. Hey, are you... Estelle, you've got a case of the nerves, don't you? Yeah, I do. I don't know why either. I didn't feel this way at all before I went to training, but now, somehow thinking that I'm really going to be a full brace now is making me really, really antsy. I get it. You're trembling with excitement, I bet. Excitement? Huh. You've grown way, way stronger over this past month, Estelle. And not just in the whacking stuff the stick department. You're more knowledgeable, careful, and you make better judgments. And now you're about to start hunting down the mystery creepos who want to doom us all or whatever, and then you're going to bring Joshua back. I bet all that's only just now sinking in for you. Yeah, when you put it that way, that is how I'm feeling. Oh, I'm such a dimwit. I'm like a mountain climber who didn't even bother looking up how big the mountain before it is. Having second thoughts about climbing it? No way. If anything, I'm even more fired up now than I used to be. No matter how big a mountain is, you can only climb it one step at a time anyway. You never have to crawl. I'll reach the top no matter what. Haha, that's more like it. Okay, are we going to head over to the guild? Let's go. I see. Both of you have done well. Well then, here's your reward based on your performance during training. Huh? We get paid for training? Not that I'll complain, but are you sure? Naturally, it's part of your job after all. It won't be a problem so long as you put your new skills to good use for the guild. Right, I'll do my best. We got some stuff. 2000 mirror, 2 BP plus 12 BP? Okay, I'll take the plus 12. Current rank is Bracer G class. It does seem like you two had quite a fulfilling training period. You even carry yourself differently. It was. I learned a lot. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to go again. I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of which, Kurt and the others remain at the training ground, correct? Yeah, Kana and Grant are doing some expert level stuff, I think. They said they won't be back for a while. I think I get what Elnan is poking at, though. The guild's down 3 full-skill bracers now. We're going to be really busy from now on. And on top of that, Cash is still devoting all his time to the military, right? Oh yeah, if I remember right, he's currently working out of Leyston Fortress. Cassius, Brigadier General Bright, has been welcomed back in the army as now the head of military command. He's essentially the head of Her Majesty's Royal Army at this point. What? He's head of the army now? I thought General Morgan had that position. As I understand it, that was the original idea, but Morgan himself proposed giving Cassius full reign. He seems to be entrusting the future of the army to your father, Estelle. The future? Entrusted to Dad? Well, we're doomed then. Well, I can see Cassius being given that much responsibility, you know? That's going to mean we're down our S-rank hero too, though. I think it's safe to say we'll have plenty of support from the military from now on. However, at the same time, we have new threats to concern ourselves with. Huh. Right, you mean society. Did they start to do stuff while we were away? Nope, they've done nothing. Obvious. Well, that is admittedly how they work. What has happened are several strange occurrences over the past month. One example would be the changes in the wild beasts and monsters in various regions. The monsters have changed? Do you mind defining change, Elnan? I hope it isn't what I think it is. To start with, heretofore undocumented types of monsters are showing up all across the country. Even the existing monsters have become far more vicious and powerful. Travel has become significantly more dangerous. No one has been able to put forward an explanation as to why this is happening. So every beastie out there is nastier just cuz? Oh man. It's definitely society's doing. They're trying to turn us all into monster kibble. Calm yourself, Annalise. We still don't have enough evidence to be certain of anything. We do know one thing, though. Things definitely began happening after the Queen's birthday celebrations. That we know for certain. The first reports came in practically the day after. Oh, crap. So not so glum, we've actually been formulating a response of sorts, and I'd very much like for the two of you to be part of it. A response? Ah, you two are all ready. I want to meet you at the port. Shara and Agate! Shara and Agate too! This is a surprise. Welcome back, you two. It's good to see you. Huh, you two got back sooner than I thought. I'm really happy to see you too, Shara. And Agate. Hi. It's been a while, huh? Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was during the Queen's birthday shindig. The old man told me about Joshua, you know. I'd heard you were pretty broken up over it. You seem back on your feet already, yeah? Yeah, mostly. More to the point, though. Why are you two together? Thank you, Bats, for the follow. Good question. I should get a camera. This is like seeing a king penguin. I'll beat one of them up. Oh, really? It isn't that rare, you two. Gotta admit, we don't work together that often, Sherazad. Actually, Sherazad and Agate are here to begin a special mission. I asked them to come here today for a specific reason. A mission? Indeed, they'll be tasked with investigating the society of Ouroboros. Ooh. What? Wait, like chasing down their agents and stuff? Isn't that dangerous? I wish it was that exciting. Investigating might be a little too specific, though. We're barely even certain the society exists at this point, you realise, despite what Cassius says. We're going to be wandering all across Liberl, keeping an eye out for anything resembling a secret society bent on world domination. It's probably not going to be the most exciting job ever, is the point. Oh, I get it. I guess groping around in the dark is the best we can do right now, huh? So I'm guessing you want us to tag along? Yes, I'd like to assign the two of you to assist Sherazad and Agate. The plan is to have Shara and Agate investigate different areas separately. I would like them to have a partner though, just in case the society really is as dangerous as we think it is. Okay, so one of us helps Shara, and the other helps Agate? Exactly. Are you willing to assist? You bet we are. I was going to go look for the society on my own anyway, so this is perfect. I want to help too. There's no way I could just sit around when there's suspicious stuff going on. Thank you. I'm glad we had the help. Well then, the one remaining hurdle would be team formation. I'd be fine with either of you, really. We all know each other, basically. You two figure out how it will work out best. Ah, of course you have to push the decision on to us. What do you think, Annalise? How should we do this? Well, this might be kind of irresponsible of me, but I think it might be best if you decide, Estelle. What? You've only been a full bracer for a little while, right? You probably haven't found your style as a bracer yet. So how about using this as a chance to see what kind of bracer you want to be? Annalise. Well, look at you, Annalise. When did you learn to talk like a professional? Haha, leave it to me. Either way, girl's got a point. Shara and I are the same rank, but the ways we fight are way different. I barely use arts except for sport once in a while. I focus more on cutting things down with my sword. I emphasize speed, the range of my whip, and orbital arts. You can't really go wrong with either of us, I think. Keep in mind that being a bracer involves much more than just fighting, though. Think hard and choose the partner you think matches you best. Well then Well, I know chat is going to want me to choose Shara. Agate is not that good. God. Almost all streamers and Let's Players take Agate, supposedly, as well. I mean, I was going to pick Shara anyway, because I just don't like Agate not having arts. But I like that he hits hard, but when I used his abilities, it wasn't exactly that good. But then Shara didn't really gain much abilities anyway. I think Shara's the one I've actually used the least as well, because we used to get Agate for a couple of chapters. I think? Let's go Shara. Everyone likes Shara. I'll pick Shara. I choose you! I thought so. Well then, we'll work together. I'll be expecting great things from our newest full bracer mind. I think I made a mistake. So that means I'll go with Agate. I'll do my best, I promise. I'll be counting on you. Anyway, now that's sorted, the next step is figuring out how we're going to wander the country looking for shadows. Any thoughts down there? Possibly. I was just beginning by going to help the regions with the busiest branches. In fact, I just received pleas for aid from the Ruan and Bose branches today. Rather desperate sounding ones at that. That makes more sense, or some sense, with both Grant and Kana being away. Unless you're familiar with Bose, right? Well, duh, I'm a Bose kid after all. Well, I'm the junk of the Bose branch then. I've got some business up that way anyhow. That's right, your hometown is Revenue Village. Need to make a quick trip home? Something like that. Where to the Ruin branch then? Is that alright with you, Estelle? Of course. Man, I wonder how everyone in Ruin is doing. I'll contact the branches ahead of your arrival. Be careful, everyone. And we're already off? Right then, we'll head out ahead of you two. Yo, Estelle. What? There'll be times when you gotta put your foot down, be stubborn and push yourself, but remember, you're a woman too. You can rely on others and admit your weakness. What? the hell? You're making fun of me because of my girl? No, that ain't it. Damn it, I'm bad at this. Look, men are big dumbos who are too freaking stubborn ass for help for their own good, 95% of the time. Me, your old man, Joshua, we're all like that. Society kind of expects it, you know? Yes, it does. Societal pressures on men is horrible. We're all stubborn idiots, for better or worse. You can't change that no matter what you do. My point is, there's no reason for you, a woman, to get stuck thinking like that. Don't forget to ask others for help when you need it. You got a lot of friends out there. Make use of them. Agate, I remember that. Thanks. Societal pressure on both sexes is just horrible. But of course, I've only really met one side, haven't I? Oh, showing you a soft side for once, Agate. I'll give an A for effort, at least. Yeah, hold the presses. I need to get my jaw off the floor. Even Agate can be nice to girls. Sorta. Helios does grant miracles. What's that supposed to mean? It's a joke, really. Guess it's goodbye for now, Estelle. And Elise, thanks for going with me on my training. Sure, I asked you to come along with me, right? I've been found out like a pie thief in the night. Cher said having someone who didn't know Joshua too well around you would help you sort out your feelings. So yeah, she asked me. I thought so. What the? Don't tell her everything. Hey, what's wrong with being up front at this point, right? Well, the real truth is, it wasn't just that. I did want to train myself too. And I really do think I learned a lot by training with you, Estelle. So I've got to say it too. Thank you. Annalise. And, okay, deep breaths. I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but... Huh? I, like to think we're already friends, but, well... I like it if you and me, Estelle... If we became something... more. What? What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? No, don't try to stop me, Shara. I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure about this. Serious? Oh. Oh my. Really? Right here? In public? You've got to be freaking kidding me. Well, I know I'm a couple years older than you, Estelle, but we totally spent about the same amount of time in the guild. And you know what? Age doesn't matter when it comes to something like this. So what do you think? I mean, I'm really happy, and I think my heart is racing out of my chest, but this is kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's, Joshua, and there's kind of some issue on a couple of fronts, or more than a couple, or rather, I don't, Joshua, what does he have to do with this? And what problems would there be on a couple fronts if we become rivals? Rivals? Yeah, we're about the same age, about equal in skill level. I thought it'd help us both try to reach even higher, but you don't actually like the idea, do you? That's what you meant. Okay. As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punchline I was expecting. Punchline? Well, if that's what you meant. Alright then. I, Estelle Bright, hereby recognize you as my rival, Anna Lace Elfried. Consider the gauntlet thrown. In your face, even. Sweet. Alright, step 1. A race to see which one of us can reach Agate and Sheriff's level first. Bring it, Swordbrain. I'll leave you eating my bracer point dust. Oh boy. I do believe we are in somehow in a peril, my good dear Mr. Crossner. Seriously. Nothing scary than a couple of kids charging straight ahead. This is the final boarding call for the Cecilia, bound for Roland. All passengers, please embark immediately. Yeah, so cute. Alright then, see ya. Remember, if you find anything, contact us through the guild. We'll do the same. Of course. Sienna Lace, Agate, stay safe. Yeah, good luck, Estelle. Gives us some good time to check out the town after all, which is not a bad thing. That as well, as Ruan is actually bordering Grand Sol, isn't it? No, it's not. Zeiss is. Wrong way round. Thinking we walk there? Okay then. Should we finish our check-in and wait for the next Ruan-bound flight? Yes, the ship bound for Ruan should be arriving soon. We could also do some shopping in the capital though. It's your first time back in a month after all. No, that's fine. I can get what I need in Ruan. Let's finish checking in. Alright. The ticket should be available in the lobby of the Landing Port Company building. Let's go. You don't want to go shopping? I mean, do you want to see Neil or Dorothy? Or Chloe? What's your problem, lady? You take care while I'm away. I will do. Mama, see you later. Grandpa, I want to ride that airship over there. As White Wolf gives us up, thank you very much. That's the Queen airship, sweetie. I mean, I kind of want to ride it too. So it's over there. Will it let us leave the area? Oh, decide you want to do some shopping in town after all? No, I'm good. Let's go to the waiting area over there and get our tickets. No, we're not allowed to check out the capital at all. But I want to go see Nihon. It's my first time riding an airship alone. What? I'm not nervous. No, not me. Anyone else around here, though? Ticks me off. Cecilia just left. Next is the Lind. The Lind. Ah. The next rowing ship is... Oh, that. So this is the RCL. What a lovely ship. It's in dock over here, is it? It is a lovely ship. The newest of the line, after all. Just a bit longer? Just a bit longer. Once the new model engine's finished, we'll take flight and be as beautiful as ever. Will it be the fastest ever? Yeah, I thought you wouldn't have second text. Anywhere else to go here? Anyone else to speak to? Just in case there's books. Now we're looking for Gambler Jack and all. Looks like I've talked to pretty much everyone in the area then. Except you, sir. This is the airship company's headquarters, right? It's a nice looking building. Can you go in? Oh, you can. If we ride the next airship, where will we arrive in Zeiss, I wonder? Take pictures of the handle in the building nearby, thank you. So what are you here for? What do you exist for? I thought I saw... I do see someone. Huh? What's... Really, this is why I cannot stand the pompous imperial nobility. And I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be. You took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I do not think Liberl's internal politics were your plaything. It's a matter of international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Erebonia attempted to annex this innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of Liberl. It won't stand back and allow something that will threaten its interests. Long-standing friend? Some friends you are. Didn't send them so much as a soldier in the war. You just pretend to be allies when it suits you while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What did you just... My Lord Ambassador Kone, then may I suggest we leave the matter here. We do not wish to bother the other customers. But Muller, Ambassador Cochrane, may I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. I can't say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, far better than hearing it from that pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. What did you just... Well, gentlemen, if you'll pardon me... An insufferable she-wolf? This is why commoners with no history or tradition are... My lord. Yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other matter in your hands. As you will, my lord. Hiya. Estelle, yes. It's been some time since your, help during the festival, I believe. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Who were those two? And why were they going each other like a cat and dog? And that was the ambassador of the Erebonian Empire to Liberl, Lord Davil Cronay. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calvard, Elsa Cochrane. They head up their respective embassies here in the capital. Oh, I see. So those are the great ambassadors, huh? How do a pair of whiny children like those two manage diplomatic negotiations, I wonder? Shera? I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement of the best of times. On top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, no. The fact that they break into an argument every time they meet shows how similar they are in some ways. I guess I can see that. Well, maybe it's because I walked into the middle of conversation, but I couldn't understand like half of that. Something about engine provision and Liberl's internal politics? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyway. The engine in question is actually the latest from your own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units are to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both, but we, bumped into Ambassador Cochrane when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I get it. Well, the big argument about an engine then. the capabilities of an orbital engine directly determine how powerful the ship in question is. Since such an engine can be installed in a military ship, I can see why they'd argue. Now I get it. It'd be a real mess if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean... Not at all. It's true. Normally sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable. But this is a part of your Queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. At least that's her plan as I understand it. I get it. She did mention something like that a while ago, now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the Queen is willing to try something like that. Like, it's not just an ideal, you know? It's something that could really change how people negotiate. Yes, you have reason to be proud of your Queen, I'd say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I intended. You're here for air tickets, yes? I'll bother myself here. Oh yeah. Say, Muller, about Olivier. Has he gone back to Airbonia already? What, you've not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. I felt kind of bad about that. Oh, don't worry. The half-wit's continuing to while away his days here in Liberl. He said he was going to visit Elmo Springs, if I remember right. Okay, then. How very like Olivier. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thanks, Miller. Thank you, Sir Knight. Hardly. I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now, if you'll excuse me. What a serious fellow for a friend of Olivier's. He's obviously an Imperial Army man, but I wonder what his story is. Miller's the resident military officer for the Airbonian embassy, I think. I've only met him a few times myself. He's young, but he's got a strong, manly face. Very handsome. I'd love to share a bottle of wine or free with him sometime. Hey, let's avoid an international incident, okay? Oh, speaking of international disasters, did you meet up with Olivier after I left? I saw him a number of times in the capital. Can I think of it, he did invite me to the Elmo Springs at one point, but I had to decline. What? You mean He invited you? Like, invited you? With him, it's impossible to tell. I was too busy this month to entertain the idea anyway. Normally, I'd have happily abused his wallet for my lodgings costs and kept him up all night. Drinking, that is. Oh, Olivier. I think you dodged a bullet, actually. His liver did. Anyway, let's go get our tickets at the counter. Not until I talk to the people, of course. Oh man, screaming and fighting in a place like this? How pathetic. I wish people could be more well-mannered. Politics. That was scary. Now I can buy my ticket. Those two just now. They look really dead serious. It seems like they had a fairly high rank too. I wonder who they were. Left, right. Left, right. Well, shop's here. Liberl News Issue 2. That's why there's a shop here. Those people just now were so pushy. I mean, it is a sample of the engine going into the high-speed cruiser RCL, but... Sheesh. I can understand them getting so worked up. It's not finished yet. We got ourselves a new paper. 6 pages. Are you ready to read news number 2? The Ruan mayoral election special. A mayor's been elected finally. With the arrest of former Mayor Dalmore, a new mayoral election has come to Ruan. Initially delayed due to the coup d'etat, it has now been officially announced. The two nominees are the industrialist Norman and harbour master Portos. Both candidates have solid support bases and distinct platforms, which will ruin citizens in trust with their future. Stay tuned. Promoting tourism, and candidate Norman. Owner of the Hotel Blanche and staunch proponent of the tourism industry, the core of his campaign is to invigorate tourism. He believes that tertiary businesses are the future of Ruan, and he has many supporters who agree. Promoting the harbour, candidate Portos. Caretaker of the harbour block and passionate campaigner for the maintenance of the port facilities, his platform centres around the reinvigoration of the harbour industry, has the support of the harbour labourers and sailors as well. Voter opinion and election direction. That sounds an interesting sentence. Currently, public opinion is split. The North City blocks that run on tourism favour candidate Norman, and the harbour block supports Portos, which is clearly defined positions. This election is shaping up to be very divisive. As both camps possess solid blocks of support, it will be a battle of who can cut the deepest into their opponent's voter base. This scenario seems to favour candidate Norman, but there's plenty of time for a turnabout, and it should be a fierce battle to the end. Society, the increasing threat of monsters. According to reports from the Royal Army, monsters across Liberl have been increasingly ferocious, and previously unseen species roam in the kingdom. Again, another in-house, in-game explanation for level ups going on. The cause of these changes is currently unknown, but theories range from Septian Bane fluctuations to planetary alignment and even solar abnormalities. The Royal Army is investigating, but caution is advised when travelling between regions. Society, new Chief of Staff selected. The new commander of the Royal Army has been announced as Cassius Bright. Promoted to General, Cassius Bright, formerly Colonel Bright, will be replacing General Morgan as Chief of Staff. Hopes are high for the reconstruction and future of the military under the guidance of this new leader. Foreign Affairs, a pact to be signed in Liberl. The signing ceremony of the Non-Aggression Pact will take place in the Liberl Kingdom. A central location was considered initially, but declined for safety reasons. Technology. New model tactical ordnance have hit the news. The wave of change has not only come to the Royal Army, but to ordnance as well. The new model tactical ordnance, as shown here, were developed by the Epstein Foundation and are spreading quickly. Improvements include the addition of a new slot, and while incompatible with standard quartz, it has been receiving praise from bracers and others for the new powerful arts it enables. Factories across the nation are already geared up and eager to support the new model. I wonder if they just keep slotting gems in place and go, oh, there's an up. How do they figure it out? Welcome! Will you be using our national flights or international flights? 2 tickets bound for Ruan, please. Understood. Oh, pardon me. You're with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you Estelle and Scheherazade? Yes. I've already received payment from Elnan with the capital branch. Here are your tickets. 2 boarding passes. Hey! I see. So Elnan did. Very nice, Elnan. Thoughtful as always. Well then, please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there, so that's their function. I questioned your function. Really, you had the chance. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? I don't understand why you need 2. That lady could have done that job too, or the person next to him. If you are, you will need to check in and present your tickets. Once we checked in, we should wait here for the ship to arrive. Are you ready to go? Very well. Please come by when you're ready to fly with us. It's not like we can actually do anything else. We've talked to everyone here. I'll make a save just in case, you know? But we can't leave. So what? Why would I have something else to do? I guess if I wanted to talk to more people, really. But I think I've talked to everyone here. Very well. Please sign these papers then. Ah, sure. Scritch, scratch. She says that when she signs papers. Sell on a companion, finish checking in. I guess it's her companion because you could choose. Thank you. Everything is in order. Please wait in the harbour area for the next airship arrival. Okay. Oh, should we find a particularly comfy bench to hurry up and wait on? Windsock. And we're not walking anymore, no. We've given up on that. Now we're properly trails in the sky, aren't we? And so on the airline to Lind. No longer in a cave. No longer a hostage ground. It flies once more. Ah, what a nice day. The tourists are going to be flooding the streets in Ruan if the weather's like this there. No doubt. Unfortunately, Ruan's pretty busy getting excited over something other than tourism. Other than tourism? What do you mean? Do you not read the paper? The mayoral elections. They're only now gearing up to hold a special election for a new mayor after the last one was arrested. I understand there are 2 major candidates slugging out for the seat. So it's like an actual fight of an election? Neat! And I'm thinking about it, I guess it is about time, huh? They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. Speaking of the old mayor, weren't you and Joshua involved in bringing him to justice? Yeah, kind of. We got involved in an investigation which led us right to his doorstep. The one who really arrested him was Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard. No, after Chloe called her. Come on, you needn't be so humble. You were crucial in his arrest, I heard. You make your teacher proud, honey. But I see. Well, so you met the princess. I'd be curious about the details of that. Yeah, Joshua and I helped out with the Genesis School Festival. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival. Or Olivier, I guess, for better or worse. And not just them. Tita too, and Zin. Zin returned to Calvard after the birthday celebrations. I believe a request came in from the Calvard National Guild office. He did say to give you his best. I see. If it's work, it's work, I guess. He helped us out a lot. I wish you could have said goodbye at least. You'll meet him again someday, I'm sure. Oh, as for Tita and Professor Russell, Cassius and I explained the situation to them after you left. Oh, I see. Thanks, Cher. It was adorable. Tita's such a nice, earnest girl. We told her everything, and then her eyes filled with tears as though she was just barely holding it in. She said, Estelle's working so hard, I can't just sit here and cry. She taught me that. Oh, Tita. Come on, Shara, you're gonna make me cry here. Sorry. Really though, you met some amazing people over the course of your travels. Some really amazing friends. I hope you realise just how precious that is. Yeah, I do. Say, Shara, when we get to Ruan, do you think we could find time to go see everyone? Of course, we'll make the time. Speaking of time, we've still got some before we arrive. I think I'll lounge these terrible, creaky, oh so ancient bones of mine in my seat. Did you have any plans? I think I'll just look around the ship a bit. You can go on ahead. Alright then. Just don't get so carried away that you don't get off at Ruan, Estelle. Creaky old bones. Is she like really young? Well, I guess we check out the Linden a different way. Wow, that's so cool. Hey, look, that tree is so tiny. Hey, don't get too close to the edge. What'll happen if you fall, huh? In fact, I'm a bit surprised it's just a grate like that. I thought they'd have a... I know it's a door, but wouldn't you have, like, at least solid, not a grate? Kid trips and falls and he goes through. That'd be terrible. Such a pity. Thanks to the clouds, you can't even see the Sephil Tower from here. I'm a researcher with the History Museum. You know the towers, right? I'm meant to inspect those. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of odd phenomena around the tetracyclic towers. A little late, but better to investigate now than never, right? Sure, well, let's get inside and check the people. When I was young, the only way to get around was a long, hard trip on the roads. We really have it easy these days. It's all thanks to Her Majesty. Ruan is in the middle of an election right now. The candidates, I believe, are the harbour manager and the owner of a local hotel. I wonder which will win. I mean, the hotel guy has money to throw at it. Oh, really? Grandpa's such a worrywart. I don't know what to do with him. Sure, there were bandits. But according to the news, they don't even have a ship anymore. What are they going to do? Flap their arms real hard and run us down with wishes? Maybe. Kind of figure that group of bandits still hasn't been caught. No, they wouldn't attack us, would they? That'd be funny. Hello, Nun. Hey, Sister Rosa. I finished my duties at Grandsall Cathedral and on my way back home to Bose. I must confess, though, all the time I've been away, I've been so worried I thought I'd go crazy. The ship isn't even going the right way, but I jumped on without thinking about it. Oh, did Sunday school end safely, at least? Oh, dear, oh, dear. To the right, you can see Valeria Lake. Regrettably, it is cloudy at the moment, but you should be able to see the outline of the lake. Thank you, crew member. So where's Shara, exactly? Oh, Sorbid! This guy. Oh, no way. I absolutely must make this next deal happen. I should look over the local foodstuffs again. That's a good idea. I should return to my roots and do some plain old investigating. Looking over the foodstuffs of Minoria. If I'm to get anything from this, I'll need to make a careful list and investigate with a careful plan. You do that, sir. Didn't notice me, though. Huh? Oh, excuse me. Are you from the Bracer Guild, miss? I am, yeah. Also, I'm glad we can meet again. Do you remember me? I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. I don't remember. Oh, you were the captain, right? That's right. I'm Claire. I managed the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. You're welcome. Is the entire crew of the Lind back at work? Yes, everyone is working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone was able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer, but are you travelling for pleasure today? Or work? Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up riding airships a lot from now on. Hope you'll treat me well if I end up on the Lind again. Absolutely. Hope we get to serve you again. Hey, we're on a celebrity here. Racers like yourself always seem so busy, miss. It must be so rough. Still, it's because of your efforts that our lives are peaceful. Thank you. I hear the casino in Ruins finally finished its renovations. I left Grandsall as soon as I heard. Sometimes you just need to kick back and chill out, you know. The casino's open now. Sometimes, he said. Sometimes my foot. Even you just managed to find a job. Been there. Oh, there's Shara. I'm gonna head down first then. Talk to more of the crew. Phew, man, just when I thought we'd get to rest and boast for a bit, straight off to Zeiss. If that non-aggression pact of the Empire happens, our trade in ordnance is gonna explode after all. Plans to get to Zeiss now and secure some product in advance. Hello, Captain. Do you have some business on the... Wait a moment, you're that girl from before. Hi, sir. Haven't seen you in a while. I saved you at the bandit hideout, right? Yes, I thought so. You must forgive me. I never had a chance to properly thank you. Allow me to offer my thanks on behalf of the entire crew. You're welcome. I was really just doing my job, though. Still is kind of funny, though. Taking a trip on the same airship I once helped to rescue. Repairing the damage those thugs did took some time, but the Lind's as good as new now. I'm sure she's doing her best with you on board. Ah! Haha! Looks like she heard us talking. With conditions like today's, we should arrive in Ruan in no time. Please enjoy the rest of your journey. Let us know if you need anything. I will, thanks, sir. I do remember you, the annoying one. Maintain altitude, keep throttle at 60%. Maintain heading until we reach the Ruan River. Altitude okay, setting throttle at 60%. Maintaining current heading until we cross to the Ruan River. Is that the same thing again? I'm glad the wind's not too strong today. It'd be best to not stress the engine too much. I think I caught the same conversation twice, didn't I? I talked to the same guy twice. Down into the bottom. Can I fit myself into another crate? This is the cargo room. Ain't no place for passengers. Watch that you don't hit your head wandering around. Well, you know, I'm familiar with the cargo rooms. I'm familiar with what we have here. Yeah, it could have been that the helmsman was confirming what was told. Incredible. Liberl never ceases to amaze me. Back home in Calvard, airships are still very rare. It was kind of a shock when I found out normal citizens use them so casually like this. This is my second time riding a passenger liner. The first time I rode one, we got attacked by bandits. Please don't let me have this time, almighty Adius. Well, at least there's 2 braces on this time, not 1. So next up was Ruan, huh? Speaking of Ruan, that whole thing with Mayor Dalmore being arrested was a real shocker. Seems like the whole town's still in an uproar over it, but that's not too surprising. Valeria Lake. Somewhere in that wide open lake, the legendary guardian of Valeria's waters lives. Something hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle. Hi, Lloyd. I haven't seen you in forever. Looking to challenge the Lord King Mugwump Fish of Valeria Lake again. For now, no. I'm off to Ruan. I've heard there's a nice convenient spot right in the city limits. Wow, you sure are dedicated. Sounds fun, but I guess I'm just not that into fishing. Oh, really? That's a pity. You've got quite a talent for it, from what I saw at the Kingfisher Inn. I know, let me give you this. Huh? Received a fishing book and a progress rod. This is, It's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, the members of the Fisherman's Guild, are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. We're always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. Incidentally, are you bound for Ruan? Yeah, I am, actually. Oh, well then. You'll have a chance to swing that rod right away. There are all sort of fishing spots in Ruan. Huh, I guess it would be a good chance. Now you mention it, Ruan as a region is kind of full of waterside areas. As I mentioned, there's a point in the city itself too. You should go there first to practice. But now, so long as you enjoy it, that's enough. Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely give it a shot. I pray you'll join our ranks someday. Well then, safe journey to you. We even got a fishing rod. Well, I guess it's just talk to Shara to get to our destination at this point in time. Time to catch all the fish. Yeah, now we've got a fishing book too. That doesn't appear there. It doesn't appear down the bottom menu. Oh my god, that's a lot of fish. Bait used, record, caught, most recent location due. Oh, that's a lot to do. Not just the other book. Do we go for it? I don't know, but I think we're going to end it here for this session, for this episode. For we started our journey in Chapter 1, and Ruan is our location. Let's get there next time on Trails in the Sky. Second chapter, we set the scene. We are ready to go. We have Sherazad by our side. All I can say, I hope you join me for the next episode. I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.